everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fago, here to continue my Fate Grand Order Lostbelt #1 Permafrost Anastasia Empire Let's Plays. So, I don't really remember exactly what was happening last time. It's been, I don't know, a few days since I last recorded. Doesn't matter. We're going to jump right back into this. I believe this is going to be a story. Oh wait, I remember they were in the cave in Atalante Altar and the stuff and the thing. Yeah, I kind of remember now. But anyway, pure story chapter coming up. So, those seem to be somewhat long sometimes. So we'll just jump into it and begin because it's like, sometimes these are long and kind of annoying. But oh well, gotta deal with it. Alright, let's do this. Well then. It looks like the Yaga haven't had a chance to eat their fill like this for some time. I'm glad they were willing to share some of this meat with us too. I followed Director Gordov's advice on how to remove the toxins. Hopefully it turned out okay. How is it, Master? Not bad at all. You certainly are made of stern stuff, Master. Huh? You guys are picky, aren't you? Me? I don't care what I eat as long as it fills me up. Aw, you baby. It's your pupper. What is it, kid?
Who's that hairless Yaga?
You mean me? I don't know why I'm giving this kid this voice, but it's what came out and we're sticking to it. It's true. I'm a ghost. Come on, kid. Get out of here. Gotta say, though, I was expecting the rebel army to be more army-ish. Oh. Okay. Sure. Between all the kids and the old folks here, it seems more like a refugee camp than anything. Right you are, Paxi. I don't remember what voice I gave MVC Braun, so as far as I can tell, only 60% of these Yaga are fit for combat at most. The most we could hope for from the remaining is backup, and even that is, at best, a faint hope. There you are, Sarah. I see the applicant is here too. Let us be perfectly clear about one thing, yes. Our goals are aligned in that we both desire to overthrow Ivan the Terrible. But that does not mean that we will be taking orders from you. Don't worry, I wouldn't expect you to either. For one thing, we can't hope to take on the Nikki with our respective abilities, getting in each other's way. By the way, guys, if you would like to support me or support the channel, there is a Patreon link in the description. Okay, moving on. To fight them is to fight a force of nature. However, you are genuinely powerful, and so I would hate to lose that power from our side. So to start, I would like to see how you do as a reserve corps, as a way of determining your utility. In particular, I have missions which I have been putting off for a long time that require a small elite team. So far, I have been going out on my own and managing the best I can, but I am also this army's leader. I don't fear death, but I can't have the entire army shutting down while they wait for me to return. Would you undertake these missions in my stead? Pardon me, Miss Adelante. My apologies for interrupting you, and remotely at that. I believe you have heard something. I believe you've heard about us from Miss Sarah and Miss Curiolite, but please allow us to introduce ourselves properly. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm a servant, just like you, and this is... Hi there, I'm Leonardo da Vinci. I have my reasons for my spirit origin being low in power mode, but we'll just have to skip all that for now if you don't mind. Adelante, I'm a servant from the proper human history. Just like you. Also, I'm a genius, so don't be afraid to ask for help if you've got a tricky problem. That said, there's still a lot we don't know, since we only just came to this world. Do you mind if I ask you a question? A child hero? Are you altered too? Well, no matter. It would be wrong to refuse a request from a child. What is it you wish to know? What can you tell us about that huge tree? From what we've been told, it sounds like it's a fairly recent development. You wouldn't happen to know what it is, would you? You mean the tree so large it appears to support the entire world? There is a tree like that in my own mythology, but... No, I doubt that tree and this one have anything to do with one another. I'm sorry to say that I do not know what it is either. However, my spy in Yaga Moscow did tell me one thing. Oh, what is it? I suppose it would be wrong to withhold this until you have completed your end of the deal I wish to make. Doing so would only raise your hopes to an unreasonable degree. All we have is a name.
A name?
Yes, it is called the Tree of Emptiness. Okay. I'm told the human-looking court mage was muttering it to himself during a walk around the city. Apparently, he said, the Tree of Emptiness still hasn't taken root. The Tree of Emptiness, eh? It shrouds itself with clouds in lieu of leaves. Cloud tree, if you will. For the time being, I will see what I can find out about this Tree of Emptiness from our database. I doubt my search will prove fruitful, though. Do what you wish. Now, what about you? Will you undertake this mission for me? Sure, why not? You bet. Thank you. Paxi, you will go with them, as they are still unfamiliar with this land. Since you are a hunter, I trust you know how to use a gun. Doesn't that mean you're gonna let me join? Or does that mean? If that is what you want. Well, I do have my own grudge against the Niki. A grudge, That alone will not see you to the end of this battle. You must make a choice, and hold to it with all your conviction. Otherwise, this Russian blizzard will swallow you up in an instant. I know that. But here is your first mission. I want you to journey to the nearby village and pass out our manifesto. Manifesto? 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 Festo? I don't know. We want other Yaga to know that the rebel army exists, and that our goal is to overthrow Ivan the Terrible and wipe out the Niki. And, if possible, we would like their help in procuring food and medicine. You got any idea how risky that is? What are you gonna do if one of these Yaga squeals on us? Should that happen, I want you to handle it however you feel is necessary. Not the most comprehensive of plans, Still, we will need assistance from other villages if we are to campaign in such a vast land. Now, we would like to make a request of our own. Do you think you can help us procure these? I can get you the demonic beast fangs and golem cores now. Here's what we have from those we killed earlier. You may have them now, as an advance for this mission. Thanks. What about the rest? Who do you think we are? We are the rebel army. We never have enough supplies to go around. I can only give you the fangs and cores because we have little need for them. As for the rest, well, there are cities that have sworn total allegiance with Ivan the Terrible, to Ivan the Terrible. I would like to capture a number of them at some point. If you can help me do that, I'll consider helping you find the rest. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Let's go with that. Yeah, I don't care, because you know what? Fuck you. I'm the master here. I know what I'm doing. I've done more than this, and you haven't been in the field. There's so many reasons that you should not just shut up and let me do my job. Oh, well, I didn't read what he said. I'm the one calling the shots around here, thank you. Everything goes through me first. You do not make decisions for yourself in the field, understand? You know what? Roman let me do a lot of my own, so... God, Roman, please, can you come back and kick this guy's ass? Because fuck him. God, I hate you. Well, what is your answer? I suppose that is acceptable. See that it is done, Seraph. God, someone give me a gun, please. Just let me kill this man. I don't like him. All that fuss for nothing. Good. Now I have marked the villages I want you to go to on this map. Make sure you visit all of them. I'll check into the shortest routes to each from here. Blah.
Thank you, Holmes.
Good. We're finally finding our footing. Now we can start moving forward. Do you think you can stop by the shadow border first? We'd like you to bring back the food you just acquired. I guess we can. I'm also told there's something else that needs to be done before we can begin the repairs.
Come on, Master. Let's get going.
Alright. That's the plan. My goodness. How's it moving so fast? Oh, we're on golems, okay. I optimized the golems for speed. I certainly hope that they could move at least this fast. So this is what real magecraft is like, huh? Damn it, I should have been a mage myself.
I'm afraid it's not that simple, Paxi. Havisi is one of the most famous Kabbalists in history.
I guess that's how you say that.
It would take at least 10 generations for an ordinary mage to reach this level of magecraft.
Thank you, Mash. But all I did was attempt many different casting experiments to find what I was looking for. What were you looking for? My final goal was to create a golem that would be known as the Primordial Man. A golem that could guide my people in their time of suffering and help them to build a new Eden. Regrettably, I did not live long enough to see that wish fulfilled. Still, I'm glad that the knowledge I gained along the way is serving to protect humanity now. Okay, we're coming down to the village. Better get off these things or they might spark a riot. A good point. Very well then, I'll disable them for now. Alright, cool, I guess. Well, that was a thing. We made it to the village, I guess. Yay. It's like, yay. We're here? Woohoo? We're gonna party all night? Alright, what do we got? A lot of X marks, my goodness. First X. Alright, first village, huh? Well, we're gonna fight some berserkers and an archer. Okay, well, let's get a Merlin. If we can find a Merlin or a Waver. Waver works too. So let's see, archer, beat to Lancer. A Lancer, you say? Let's see what Lancer I want to pick. Probably Tamamo, because yeah, and then we need a 4-star Lancer. Let's see, just in case something goes wrong. We'll go with you. And we'll keep the team like this, and we hope and pray it works and everything, and it's all good. Yeah, let us... Wait. Change this for something different. We can do this. It needs to be leveled up, so we might as well. And go. Alright.
We have arrived at the village. What is going... Those from Chaldea, Section 6. Oh boy.
Alright. This is the first village on our list. Get your hoods on and follow me, just like we discussed.
Understood. We're counting on you, Paxi.
Depending on how this manifesto goes over, we might need to make a hasty escape. Manifesto, I don't know which is the correct pronunciation. But sure.
Halt! Who goes there?
We are the army who will bring the tyrannical Ivan to justice. We're here to deliver a manifesto to you from our leader. We ask that you read it and give us your response to its call to action. You're with the rebel army. Okay, come on in. Really? Huh. That was easy. I'm actually kind of worried now. Yeah, that was, felt easy. Weird.
Everything seems to be alright, at least for now. Let's see what they have to say.
Okay, let's see how this goes. So that's why we're hoping you can help us out with any food and medical supplies you can spare. Oh, it's an old, Wolfle? Wolfie. Okay. Maybe it's because he's grown old, or maybe because someone's talked him into it, or because there's something strange going on in Russia right now. All I know for sure is that the Tsar hasn't said one thing for the past 3 months, and the Niki have cracked down on us harder than ever. The only reason this village has escaped their wrath is because we're located far away from the closest highway, and because of how poor we are. All that said, young ones, the Tsar is still the Tsar. We Yaga must never forget what he has done for Russia, for us. If he hadn't come up with a way to combine us with demonic beasts and turn us into Yaga, we would have died out long ago. It's only by his grace that we are alive at all, so we cannot lend our aid to the rebel army. Well, fuck. I see. I guess we're done here. Come on, Sarah. Let me finish. That said, the Niki have been out of control. They are neither Yaga nor the old humans. If the Tsar refuses to keep them in check, we have no choice but to defend ourselves. So the question is, are you strong enough to take them on? That is what I would like you to show. Okay, so you want us to fight your people until... Okay, I guess. You heard the man. How can we do that? We're gonna fight his people. Oh, that's easy. We have a number of strong Yaga here in our village, as well as some domestic demonic beasts. Blah. What do you say to a battle against them? Not to the death, but anything else goes. Sure, bring it on, man. Doesn't seem like we have much choice. We accept your challenge. Very well, then please step outside. Alright, I'll fight your little man here. I can't say I care to demonstrate my strength in this way. But I suppose we have no other choice. Very well then, let's give them a good show. Mash is like,
I don't get it. Why must everything in this world be decided by strength alone?
Mash? Are you deja vu?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. Okay, Master, please go ahead. VC Ron, your orders.
Alright. That'll probably be pretty easy. I guess. We'll find out. It's like, hopefully this is easy. We're about to find out if it is or not. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. Alright, let's see what we got here. Uh-huh. Well. Trying to get rid of this guy who's only got a 3-tick bar here. This should get rid of him, hopefully. I just realized Tamamo's fighting in a swimsuit in this cold area. That's kind of funny when you think about it. That's kind of funny if you think about it like that. When you think about it like that, it's pretty funny. Okay. When you think about it like that, it's kind of funny. I didn't really think about it when I was selecting people to do this, and then it's like, oh, haha, funny. Haha, I laugh, funny. Ha, funny. Very funny. Could be way worse. Alright. Might not even need to heal. Possibly. It's a possibility that we might not need to heal, but I don't know. Don't think so. I think we'll be okay without healing. Let's just see what this final wave looks like, and then I'll decide. Yeah, I think we're okay without healing. We can go ahead and do that though, just in case. Alright, let's do that. Go, Tamamo! Do it! Do it real good! Yeet, she did it. We got this in the bag. We got this in the bag. Ease clap. Very ease clap. Ease clap, my dudes and girls. Also, I'd like to mention that a lot of you people who watch these videos are not subscribed. So if you would like to subscribe to the channel, it would be great. And yeah, anyway, moving on. What now? More story? Or are we gonna just jump into something else now? Oh, more story. Down they go. Down they go. And down he goes. That should do it. As you can see, they're still very much alive. You mean you didn't, you mean you really didn't kill a single one? Are you a servant? Why, yes I am. I see. We have heard of servants before. They say you are monsters from another world, and that you are terribly powerful despite looking like humans. I've even heard that some servants possess power great enough to rival the Tsar. Are you one of them? No, there is nothing particularly special about me. I am just a simple scholar and golem keeper, a perfectly ordinary human, as you might find anywhere in the world. On behalf of our village, I promise to offer our full support to the rebel army. Though, I'm afraid we can only spare a little in the way of food and medical supplies. That's okay, even a little bit goes a long way. Okay. By the way, I trust you'll be delivering your manifesto, whatever, to the 2 neighboring villages as well. Let me write you a letter of recommendation. It should help things go more smoothly when you visit them. Thank you so much, arigatou gozaimashita. Oh, his ears went down. Hello. I'm afraid we've lost contact with the other two villages recently. They may have been overrun by bandits or demonic beast. If they have, may I ask you to give them a proper burial? Sure. Okay, we will. It's gonna suck if we come upon that, but please store any food or medicine you can spare in this carrier golem, if you don't mind. Now then, let us head to the next village. Okay, that was pretty easy. What's the next chapter? Second village. Okay, let's just go. So let's see, we're gonna be fighting sabers and assassins. Oh boy, ain't that fun? Okay, let's see here. There we go. So, I think a good idea is to grab a berserker or jolter. Let's see here. We could do this just because it'd be fun. And why not? Just in case things go wrong. And let us go. Because why not?
This is terrible.
Well, guess we're doing that burial, I guess, maybe. Damn, this is definitely a no-go. Let's head to the next village.
Shouldn't we look for survivors?
Don't bother. There aren't any. Oh, can you smell that there's no one alive or something, Paxi? I mean, come on. No, I mean, looks pretty, yeah. Oh, Lord.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello? Shadow Border Crew? Are you able to scan the area for signs of life? We're turning our equipment to make it capable of scanning for this world's life forms, using that Yaga's life signs as a base. But the Shadow Border's scanner is an older model, so I'm told it would take time to enter the perimeters and cross-reference it with the approximate data. Suffice to say, it will go faster if you just look around a VC Broad. Understood. I don't see anyone, so...
Hey! Anybody!
Oh, we found someone. Over here.
Master!
Someone's alive.
Are you alright?
He doesn't look good, but yeah. I was just knocked out for a while there. What happened here? Bandits. We fought them off as best we could, but we only lasted 4 days before they... Damn it. Are there any other survivors? I'm afraid not. Damn, that sucks. Damn it! Where'd these bandits run off to? I don't know for sure, but probably one of the neighboring villages.
We were just at one of those villages ourselves, so they must have gone to the other one.
We've got a map here. Come on! I'm afraid we can't take you with us, but I can leave this food and some medical supplies with you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay once I rest up. As for food, well, I'll figure something out. He eats the dead corpses that I assume are there. If you're gonna go help the other village, then hurry, or they end up like ours. And again, I guess you can't really call this a village anymore.
Sorry to leave you, but we gotta go.
Sorry, man. Please take one of my golems so we can hurry there, Master. I would hate for us to arrive too late. Yeah, that would kind of suck. Master, the golem I sent on ahead has found the village. How's it looking? Excuse me, I burped, I think. Not good. They have lit a red signal flare. Well, hopefully they're not all dead by the time we get there. Oh, crap, that's a distress signal. There still might be time if we really rush, I guess.
I see shadows in front of us. They're Yaga.
Out of our way! Out of our way! Move aside or we'll kill you dead! It would seem they are not interested in a peaceful discussion. Only things will go faster if I simply knock them aside.
Right, please hurry.
Okay. It's like, well, woohoo. Huh. Let us do this. Alright. Let's hope we can do this. Atlante, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the thing? No! It's funny when you think about it that way. It's kind of funny. Slightly. Slightly funny, but... But also not really, but... Big yikesies, but we got this. This is fine. We can do this. We got this. I hope. Might need to pop the heal though. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, I didn't know if she'd kill or not, so. Wasn't sure if she'd kill, but now we know. Alright, that guy's got a full thing, so we'll go ahead and put this on her. Just in case, and... Yes. It's weird that she becomes a giant boar thing, but it's part of her lore or whatever, so... It's still just a little odd, but it's whatever, I guess. So, yep, part of the lore, it's fine. It's just a little strange, but sure. Alright. We'll get rid of this guy first. Definitely want to try to get rid of him first. Oh wait, this is the final battle for this thing. Oh, I should have popped her in P. Well, now we're gonna do that. I didn't realize this is 2-2. I thought it was a 3 thing, but I was wrong. Where I hit really low. Okay, now let's do this. There we go. Go, Adelante Alter. Do it. Good job. 10-10. You did good.
Yes. Nani?
Wow. A lot of damage.
Yes, yes.
Go, Adelante. Do it. You did it. Woohoo!
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
You did it! Yatta! Alrighty. Let's continue on. What's next? Oh, what could be next? More story, of course. There they go. It would seem there is no need to follow them. Guess they weren't actually trying to attack us. Right. If anything, it looked more like they were running away. Yeah, they seemed scared. Some of them even broke away during the fight. I'm sure there are any number of reasons why they may have done so. But for the moment, perhaps our time might be better spent making haste to our goal. What is it, Holmes? It took some time to register the Yaga biosignals, but I've managed by using Paxies as a base. That said, at this point all I can do is use this data to determine if any of the Yaga are in the direction you're headed. For example, at this moment, I can tell you that there are several hundred Yaga along your current path. Oh, that's good? I rather doubt they are all bandits, so it would seem that there's still an opportunity to stop those who are. Come on, Sarah, let's hurry. Okay, rush, rush, rush. We'll make it. I hope. And be like, hi, you guys good? You okay? You good? Alright, third village, let's go. Oh boy, bam-a-lam. Let's see. What have we got? What's going on? What is going on? Oh, that's another Yagachi. Oh, hello there. How are you the people from Chaldea? Huh? Did you say Chaldea? Just let him know. No, I mean, yes, we are from Chaldea, but... Yeah, what? Aw, thank you so much for all your help. I'm so sorry I couldn't thank you properly back then. I'm confused. Oh, I didn't realize we'd left the distress signal burning. Hey, somebody put that fire out. Yeah, I guess everyone's okay. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, but... Huh? What do you mean? Weren't you the ones who picked up our signal? Sorry, we don't know what you're talking about. How about you begin at the beginning, Gramps? Yes, of course. It was the second day of the bandits' attack. We erected a barricade and did our best to hold them off from within the village, but none of us here are strong enough to defeat even a lowly foot soldier. nor, unfortunately, were the bandits. Things may actually have been better had they clearly outmatched us. Had they done that, they likely would have just made off with our possessions and spared our lives. But unfortunately, they were just as desperate as we were. A number of them were injured, and I imagine they must have run into some fierce resistance at the last village they attacked. So for them, things have reached a point where it was either kill or be killed. Of course, we lit a distress signal soon after the attack began, but we didn't actually expect anyone to respond. Okay. The Nikki certainly wouldn't. They only exist to serve the Tsar, after all. At best, we held out a silver of hope that one of the nearby villages might send someone to help. Huh. And that's when someone from Chaldea came, but then help really did arrive? Exactly. They were human, just like you. So at first I thought they were a mage. I was certain we were holed up safely, with no way for anyone to get in. But suddenly, without any warning at all, they were just here. What? When they approached the bandits and asked them why they were doing something so foolish. Who? I'm so confused. That enraged the bandits, so they turned their fury on the human. But whoever that human was, they defeated all the bandits at once. Okay. Though they were completely surrounded, the human used some kind of weapon. A thin sword or something. Oh, a sword, you say? Well, there's a lot of sword bearers. Is it a servant? Or something. To cut off a few of the bandits' limbs. Well, I couldn't tell if it was magecraft or a trick you might see from a street performer in a big city. And then there's that frightening bloodlust. Okay. I don't know who the hell he's talking about. It was like an immense pressure emanating from this human. I think even a Kirkchat would turn tail and run from it. The bandits were clearly shocked. They must have realized they were facing an opponent they couldn't possibly defeat. The ones who remained began to panic, scrambling to get away. They fled the direction you came from. We were still dumbfounded by what we'd just seen, when the human audibly sighed and said, "What a headache. Once again, I have cut something worthless." I don't know who he's talking about. To me, their sigh sounded more than a little weary, but also kind, comforting. Then, after treating the injured Yaga's wounds, they headed off into the mountains. By this point, I'd relaxed a bit, so I called out to them and asked them their name. Their only reply was, "I'm from Chaldea." Okay, so it's a servant clearly, but who is it? Then they clicked their tongue and went on their way. Huh. What did this person look like? Well, strangely enough, nobody can seem to remember them clearly. Okay. We do know their clothes were worn and they looked like they had been wandering for a long time. Huh, okay. And while their face was covered up by a hood, I distinctly remember they didn't have any fur, just like you, so I knew they weren't Yaga.
Then there's another human here besides us? Or maybe another servant? Well,
duh, it's a servant. It's got a sword. If this person is claiming to be from Chaldea, it must be an acquaintance of yours. They may have been one of the heroic spirits in Chaldea's records, like Adelante. At any rate, the important thing is that they're not on our enemy. Yeah. In fact, they even seem to be improving our reputation.
What do you make of this, Holmes?
How Miss Sarah summoned this servant, assuming that this is what they are, it would make sense for them to say they are from Chaldea. But the only servant we have summoned here is a Visibron. Another possibility is that it's a servant summoned here by the land itself, like Miss Adelante, but that too seems highly unlikely. In which case, it may truly be another survivor from Chaldea. Okay. One who simply happened to wander into this frozen version of Russia, much like us. Not sure how they did. Actually, I have an idea. Yeah, someone who wanders into other worlds, you say? Huh. Come to think of it. Oh, I almost forgot. This is the Rebel Army's manifesto. Mind taking a look at it? Oh, now I see. So Chaldea is allied with the Rebel Army. Well, I certainly can't refuse after you've saved our lives. We will gladly support you in any way we can. Cool. Thanks, dude. Great. That's 2 out of the 3 villages on our side. Not bad. There's nothing we can do about the one that was wiped out before we got here, though. Yep, can't do much about that. Oh, right. There was a single survivor at the village that got wiped out. Can you send someone there to pick him up? If you can. It'd be nice for you to give him some work here. I'm sure he wasn't hurt too badly. Well now, a survivor you say? Alright, I'll send someone out right away. Great, then that takes care of our mission. Excellent. Now then, Paxi. There's one more place we need to stop, so here is where we must part ways, though temporarily. Huh? You want me to go back by myself? Wouldn't it be quicker for you to return without us, since we won't be slowing you down? Where are we going? Are you kidding? The Visibron's golems move way faster than I can. But, okay. I'll ask the village chief to help me snag a bike-horn, whatever. Alright, I'll give a report to Adelante. Just make sure you get back to the stronghold as soon as you can. I guess we're going to the, shadow border. Take care out there. Man, it still feels weird, having people being so kind like this. Anyway, I know you guys are gonna betray us or get cold feet all of a sudden. But don't take too long coming back, you hear? Okay, Paxi. Will do. Huh. I guess we're going to the shadow border. I assume. I guess. Alright. Let's keep going. Yep, we're going back to the shadow border. Alright. More story. No thing. What's section 7? Lamenting at night, crying at dawn. That doesn't sound that fun. But okay. We're back. Sarah, returning to base.
Master Curelight, returning to base. Welcome back, you two. Nice to meet you in person, Visibron. It's an honor to meet such a distinguished golem master. No matter how bad things may get, the artist in me will never stop appreciating fine art.
You are too kind, Leonardo da Vinci. I am the one who should be honored to meet you. Truth be told, I am somewhat embarrassed to be greeted so kindly by such a renowned genius. Now, I take it you called us here to do more than merely deliver a report.
Yep, I did. Come on, Mash, you're overdue for a checkup. Oh, right. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I figured as much. Emergency or not, you still transformed again, didn't you? Normally, I'd want to examine you immediately, but of course, circumstances aren't exactly ideal here. Alright, off to the exam room with you. Take care of Sarah for me, will you, Holmes?
Okay, bye. Now I'm stuck with Gordoff, though. Certainly. Very well then, Gordoff. Now that we have the information Miss Sarah acquired for us, let's say we use it to plan our next move. Yes, of course. So what do we do next? God, you're so useless. Well, to begin, what are we doing? Are we just gonna talk?
Oh. Okay, you're all done. Doesn't look like anything major's messed up.
Well, that's good.
Your servant spirit origin is still too unstable to rely on, but physically, you're totally healthy. Better than healthy, even. Back at Chaldea, your human body and servant spirit origin failed to work together, causing your body to attack itself in the form of auto-intoxication. But it looks like that disappeared during our voyage in void space. I really am a genius, aren't I? Even my medical care is flawless. Technical Advisor Da Vinci? Could I talk to you about something?
Oh boy, what is this?
Oh, this sounds serious. Let me just grab myself a seat here.
What are they going to talk about?
Right then, what's up? Hopefully it's something I can help you with.
What's going on, Mash?
Be honest with me. How many more times can I fight as a servant? I know I've reached my limit as a demi-servant. This is all too big for me to just sit on the sidelines and do nothing. I need to be able to fight beside Master again, even if it's unsafe.
Mash, that's dumb.
Da Vinci? Oh, forget it. No more cagey answers and no more keeping secrets. It's really not a question of how many at this point. You're perfectly capable of fighting plenty now.
What?
Remember, you awoke the spirit origin that had been dormant in you for the last year. You might not be quite as strong as you once were, with the extreme cold and all, but it's not as if fighting is causing you a lot of pain, right? And that is because your body has acclimated to being a demi-servant again. At this point, it's actually all just a mental thing. Of course, that's really the biggest challenge of all. Really? But I thought Galahad was gone. He decided I wasn't worthy. Yep, I bet he did, the jerk. I'm pretty annoyed about that myself. It's been a year since the Battle of the Temple of Time. After handling your medical care during that whole time, there's one thing I can say for sure. Galahad isn't helping you anymore. That so-called holy knight abandoned his responsibility to you. He might as well have written you a Dear John letter to say he wasn't going to help you anymore, and you'll just have to take care of yourself from now on.
Well, damn. Fuck you, Galahad, I guess.
So yeah, he's bailed on you, and he isn't coming back. Ever.
Damn, really?
But then, how was I able to transform? Simple. You and Galahad are different people. He only really allowed you to give form to his power. You were borrowing it from him. And thanks to your experience in battle, you grew into your own as a Knight of the Shield.
Okay then.
The person you were when you fused with that heroic spirit and the person you are now are pretty much completely different people at this point. Galahad may be gone, but you are a full-fledged demi-servant in your own right now. Get it? The harm of transforming has been done to you, and the fact your spirit origin seems weaker. None of that has to do with Galahad. It's all you, your body, your mind. Your weakness is just the state of your body is in, and your inability to transform as completely as you'd like is just a matter of your own mind holding you back. more specific? Does that mean if I can resolve those two problems, I can be useful to everyone again? Well, with Galahad gone, your spiritual origin dropped pretty sharply. You've lost more than half of your power. It's no wonder you're not as strong as you used to be. So that's the plain old psychological problem. It also means you've lost the skills, gifts, and protection that came from his legend.
Well, that sucks.
From here on, you'll need to develop and hone your own way of fighting. Of course, we can help you with that. We just have to get back to the original plan. The original plan? You mean Project Ortinax? I don't know. Oh, you know about that? Didn't Romani tell you? Oh, actually, I heard about it from the director Mosberry. He said heroic spirits would probably reject a demi-servant. So Project Ortinax would make up for any difficulty I might have in functioning properly as a servant. I can't believe he had that much foresight and still didn't think to stop the demi-servant experiments. Just what did he think heroic spirit bodies are anyway? He should be ashamed of himself, letting them degrade just so he could accomplish his goal. Well, not that I've been overly picky about my own methods. Me standing here now, talking to you is proof enough, I suppose. Anywho, your physical strength issue should take care of itself over time. We can talk more about that later. So that leaves the mental aspect, Mash. Right now, you're scared to transform. Your body refuses to make the servant transformation because you are so riddled with doubts. Doubts? I am? Yes, and I don't mean our last conversation about how a servant could harm you. Okay, so you're saying there's a different problem? Yep, this time you don't really want to fight. Of course, that may have been true for all the other times as well.
But when we
were fighting to save humanity, it was obvious we were doing the right thing. So because of that, you were able to fight in spite of your fear. But that's not true anymore. We aren't facing that kind of threat this time around. You can sense it. I'm sure Sarah can too. That makes this an even bigger problem than Galahad being gone, or the harmful side effects on your transformation into a servant. Mash Curiolite, can you fight for what you believe is right, even against your fellow man, even when that enemy hasn't done anything wrong?
Well, can he, Mash?
Well, how is this even helpful? All we've learned is that Russia has been overrun by a bunch of beastly barbarians.
Goroth, they're not beast. They are Yaga.
Isn't that just what they've decided to call themselves?
Not at all. The Kabbalah, sure, and alchemy may both be magecraft, but they are also quite different. Their magecraft base and their spells may both differ greatly too. But both are part of a system of knowledge and mechanics that is collectively known as magecraft. Beastmen and Yaga may appear the same to you, but I assure you they are entirely different. The creatures you refer to, Gordoff, are werewolves, I can't say that word, and the like. They are demonic beasts who are awakened to their true nature by blood. However, Yaga are a fusion of demonic beast and human. As such, their closest approximation would be combined phantasmals, such as chimeras.
I see. So Yaga and Beastman have different origins, eh?
Correct. However, the fundamental issue lies elsewhere. Oh? Listen closely. The Yaga have formed a country. They have their own culture, their own way of life.
And is that in some way different from the singularities you claim to have resolved?
Gotta hit Gordov. Right. Yes, very much so. The singularities were resolved and created hypothetical versions of history at different points in time. Blah, blah. Think of each as something of a diversion from the main track of history. Kali resolved these singularities by ray-shifting to those points in time and setting history back on its proper course. This is different, though. The divergent point in history seems to be 450 years ago. Most likely, it occurred at the moment that the Great Cold Wave hit, and Ivan the Terrible merged with demonic beasts to become Yaga.
Then this world's singularity occurred in the past. It's over?
Precisely. In other words, the hypothetical history this singularity created has continued into the present. Take Paxy's scoped bolt action hunting rifle, for example. It is very similar to the modern day gun. But it is still far from cutting edge technology. I believe it is made with engineering that, from our standpoint, would be half a century out of date. That sort of firearm was cutting edge back when it was introduced in Ivan the Terrible's era. Furthermore, this one has a major trait that sets it apart from even our own modern-day weaponry. It is specifically designed to kill demonic beasts.
Ah, yes, I noticed that as well. I have a similar magical gun myself, you see. When he fired his gun, a spell was activated, though it was a primitive one.
I believe that weapon was made with the intention to be used by the Yaga.
Most likely, it used magical energy instead of additional gunpowder, powder, to increase its muzzle velocity, thereby increasing its rounds, penetrative power, blah blah blah.
Paxy seemed perfectly comfortable with it, as did the other Yaga.
And from that, we can deduce that this world is entirely separate from our own. It followed an entirely different track of history than ours did.
As such, it would be inappropriate to call it a singularity.
I don't care what you call it. We have a much more important question that needs answering. Will overthrowing Ivan the Terrible actually solve the problem here?
Given the nature of our enemy, I do think defeating him would have some effect on this world.
Come now. Aren't you the world's greatest detective? Aren't you supposed to have brilliant flashes of insight or something?
I'm afraid there is very little to work with, even in the way of circumstantial evidence, besides.
Besides... Now is not the time.
What?
He actually said it.
That's the great detective for you. That said, we may not...
We may not yet know the full extent of the situation.
Excuse me. But the problem isn't... especially complex.
After all, we know exactly who our enemy is. A version of Ivan the Terrible who has been ruling Russia for roughly 500 years. That is the single largest point of differentiation between our Russia's history and this one. There can be no doubt that he is key to this world. For the moment, our interest would be best served by continuing to aid the rebel army. That is sure to lead to us to Ivan the Terrible in due time. So what you are saying is that we've got a long road ahead, full of twists and turns. Damn it. There's something else we should discuss too. Indeed. The human mage serving Ivan the Terrible and their human-looking servant. So Kadoc and Anastasia? The latter is most likely the one we saw at Chaldea, of course. It also could be Kaya or the priest. Just thinking about them gives me chills. Well, me and my bank account. In Kaya's case, that's kind of funny. The most pressing problem is the mage. Put my glasses back on. Kishtara called himself a cryptor, whatever. He also said that there were 7 of them, which corresponds to the number of mages from Team A who disappeared from their coffins. It follows, then, that one of those 7 mages is now serving Ivan the Terrible. Assuming we wish to take Kaya at her word, the mage is Kadoc Zemplis, or however you say his last name. Of course, we cannot be certain that this is the case at this stage. But if it is, we must ask ourselves what measures he is likely to take to deal with us. Okay. Pretty sure he'd just like to kill us if he could. We're gonna get some of them. Ordinarily, people are scorned, and strong people envied. Those fancy mages from noble families, competing on skill, what a joke. I assume this is Kadoc. As if they've even won anything with their own 2 hands. Me, I worked to get where I was. I poured everything I had into it. Sometimes I'd cry like a baby about how meaningless it all felt. I'd always dry my tears and keep on going. And the ones who were born with money and power hated me for it. They called me a worthless dog. They said I wasn't even human. I was nothing more than livestock. But when 7 people were assembled to serve as humanity's first line defense, it was different. This has to be him. I was chosen to be one of them, and not for political reasons. They chose me on my own merits, nothing more. But then, it was all over before it even began. I never had a chance. That's right. We were done, and there. It was nothing, and there was nothing. We were done, and there was nothing we could do about it. You have the most frightful expression on your face, Kadoc. Are you all right? Huh? Oh, sorry. Nothing to worry about, I promise.
Why are you always so quick to apologize? Do you still feel inferior?
Sorry. Damn it. Look, I can't really help being a walking inferiority complex.
You still feel that way even though you were able to summon me. Luxury, jewelry, sell-off.
Sometimes I have no idea what you're saying. So, being able to summon you is a luxury, like jewelry. If I have a problem with that, you're gonna sell me off? Is that right?
Yes, that is perfect. Well done.
I guess you're right. I'm a first-class master, just why you're a first-class servant.
But aren't you worried about how much magical energy you have?
You know that's a sore spot for me. It's a good thing that casters don't need much magical energy from their masters. It still takes a hell of a lot to make a workshop and power a noble phantasm.
Don't worry about that. My darling V will handle it.
In proper human history, V was supposed to be some imaginably horrific monster.
Oh, he is. Nikolai Gogol, I don't know, came up with him. He's a monster with very heavy eyelids. But Gogol didn't come up with him out of nowhere. He drew inspiration from the fearsome valor of Irish myth. And there were other sources of inspiration, like
All these words that are hard to fucking say. Bunio, sure.
whose fiery gaze could reduce the entire towns to ash, and that thing who is said to have killed no fewer than 40,000 people. V is the Romanov's whatever, little Easter egg, our secret weapon.
Maybe he wandered into proper human history from the Lostbelt. V's power always was abnormal, even in his own time. Well, for my part, I was also surprised to find you were a mage, in the true sense of the word.
I suppose. Now I've been redefined as heroic spirit. I've become a mage representing the version of Russia we are in now. I may have been a pathetic failure in proper human history, but in this Lostbelt, I've become a Grand Duchess of Ice. It's all thanks to you, Kadoc.
I'm sorry for the twisted way I summoned you. It's just that it was the only way I could make sure you'd be a powerful heroic spirit.
Was what I said unclear? I was thanking you, in my own way. I don't mind that I am irregular. Thanks to that, I cannot even remember my family's faces clearly. Ooh.
Oof.
I may look like a human on the outside, but inside, I'm much more
Yaga, what the fuck?
And because you summoned me to this Lostbelt, where even historical records are muddled. All I can remember is that I'm Anastasia, the Grand Duchess, and a shaman who made a pact with V. Either way, I have no attachment whatsoever to proper human history. I'm happy to be a Lostbelt servant. You don't have to worry about anything. You are free to make use of me however you see fit.
I know. Believe me. I have every intention of taking advantage of that power of yours.
It is thanks to this power that I am able to kill. I will kill Kalia, so that they no longer get in our way. I will kill the rebel army, who defy the Tsardom, even in this Lostbelt Russia. And then...
Okay. Whoa there. That's far enough, Grand Duchess. Remember, he's only sleeping. You've got to keep a lid on that magical energy of yours, too. At least while you're here. She's kinda... okay. He's gonna keep on sleeping like a baby. That's how it has to be for the time being.
You're not much fun, are you?
Oh, come off it. You think I don't know that? Was he just blushing? I can't afford to lose again. Not this time. I'm gonna see this through to the end, no matter what. If I don't, that's it. I'm dead.
I see. I hope you'll do your best to keep fighting, my master.
I will.
Okay, that's enough narrow-mindedness for one day. I'm going to work on my dress.
Wait, hold up. Why would you even need that?
Why? For the ball, of course.
There aren't any balls here.
And I'll throw one myself.
You think anyone here still knows how to dance? You're gonna have to trust me on this. They don't. Not in this world. Oh crap. You're not playing to dance. Oh, that would be so cute though. Oh. Oh crap. You're not playing to dance with me, are you? That would be so cute.
Aw, man. Of course not. Don't worry. I'm only joking. I've never put on a ball.
Someone make fan art of Kadoc and Anastasia dancing together, god damn it. Or is there already some? I don't know.
And stop looking at me as though I were some sort of monster. The next time you do that, I'll freeze your feet to the floor and make you sleep in the hallway standing up.
Damn, Anastasia. She's got some, damn. Damn.
There. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Master. You need to handle my charming instance that I have my own way much better than you have been. What?
This is exhausting. Okay. Huh. We're still back here, okay. Oh, it's morning.
Morning, Sarah. Did you get a good night's sleep? I know a 4-hour nap isn't much, but I bet it's a lot better than sleeping outside. Now, here's some coffee and a plate of hard-boiled eggs, or at least rations that kind of resemble them.
Oh, okay.
We ran out of eggs way back.
Hold on.
Still, doesn't this make it feel like a typical morning inside a cramped submarine?
Thanks, Da Vinci. Sure.
No problem. Anyway, now that you're awake, there's something important we have to discuss.
Is this about MASH?
Nice to see you're still quick on the update. And thanks for worrying about her. That's kind of you.
Well, she's my little Kohai. Of course I worry.
I put MASH back in her old role as navigator.
Oh. Damn.
She's on board, naturally. Your heroic spirit summoning went great. Avisibron is proving to be a very dependable servant. He's probably the best one we could have hoped for in this frozen wasteland. You can't fight the cold without combat prowess alone, now can you? Even Napoleon ended up losing to Russia's cold, and that was proper human history to boot. But Avisibron's golems can serve as walls and labor. Hell, they're fixing the border even as we speak. And of course, they make great soldiers too. So since MASH can't fight, there's no reason for her to accompany you, or for you to have to keep her safe.
Good. I don't want to add to her burden.
Oh, burden, huh? Well, in that regard, you'll just have to wait a little longer.
Okay.
Master!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, what's going on here?
I'm so sorry, Master. I won't be able to help you on the front line anymore.
It's for the best, MASH. I'm worried about you.
But I'm fine, really. There's nothing wrong with me physically. It's just
we'll still be fighting together, just in different places.
right.
Aw, MASH. It's okay. Don't cry. Good morning, Miss Sarah. I'm sorry we couldn't let you... Was that music new, by the way, when that little bit before it faded to this? Anyway, I'm sorry we couldn't let you rest longer. I missed the rest of it. I do hope you made the most of your warm blanket while you had the opportunity. Now then, back to the task at hand. Our goal remains the same. Find out what has happened here. Thanks to your previous efforts, we now know several things. There's a new race of people called Yaga. Ivan the Terrible lives and has ruled for the past 500 years. An endless storm rages at the fringes of this world, and there is the mysterious tree. I believe unraveling the mysteries of each of these points will determine our future course of action. To begin, we need more information on Ivan the Terrible. Fortunately, we have the rebel army's trust. At present, we plan to continue working with them in an effort to make our way to him. If at all possible, we would like to help the rebel army with their aims as well. Helping them reach a point where they can defeat the Niki would be ideal. Atalante may be famous hunter in Greek myth, but I fear she would have a hard time facing Ivan the Terrible. Can't you summon a more powerful servant? You know, like the King of Heroes? Actually, I have the King of Heroes, so fuck you. Or the King of Conquerors, or the King of Knights! So you mean Gil, Iskandar, or Artorial? Well, I have 2 of the 3, so fuck you. Just not with me currently. In story. I'm afraid that in that particular regard, our prospects are rather dim at the present moment. Summoning such a powerful servant here would be sure to spark all manner of rumors. If the rebel army hasn't heard any such rumors, then it is safe to assume that there is no heroic spirit in this world who could save it single-handedly. Of course, there is always the possibility that they have heard such rumors and simply haven't told us. I suppose that would be too much to hope for. This is not the ideal time for a bold, daring plan. At the moment, we need to focus on laying foundations.
You said it. Okay, Gordoff, time for you to go back to checking tomorrow's weather forecast.
Anyone could tell you what tomorrow's weather will be here. Blizzard, blizzard, and more blizzard.
Alright then, see you later, MASH. See you soon. Right, good luck, Master.
Okay, I'm off, I guess. Here I go. Whee! Okay. Now what? I guess we're done. Alright, well that's gonna end this part for now. We're going to jump into the next part next time. It's going to be fun. Oh boy. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well I will see you guys in the next part. This has gone on long enough, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me go ahead and claim these while I'm here, or at least claim the one.
先輩の体から不思議な香りが。なるほど、勝負湯ですか。非常に興味深い風習ですね。
Okay, I'm not sure what Mash is talking about there, but okay.
ふと興味を覚えたのですが。
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this part, and we will pick it up next time. And yeah, this one went on a little bit longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. So I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play video I do next is, okay? Bye!